I'm often asked how many of the wigs that I review do I keep, and let me tell you, I keep many of them. It's not just the review and push over to the side. I think that during 2025, I reviewed about 116 wigs, something like that. So today, what I did, I chose 12 of my favorites, the wigs that I really, really like. I probably, out of the 116 that I reviewed, I maybe it was even 120. I don't know for sure, but it's right around there. I think that I probably kept about 25, maybe 30 of those wigs. So what I did from those that I kept, I chose the 12 that were my favorite out of all of them. This isn't a wig review. This is just showing you a quick spin of the wigs that I really, really love, that I've worn over and over, and I thought that you would like to see which were my favorites for 2025. I do want to mention before I show you the wigs that my favorite wigs, the wigs that I keep in my wig closet, are basically low density wigs, minimal or no permatease, and most, or if not all, are heat friendly fibers. So just something for you to keep in mind. And as I mentioned, I do have reviews on all of this. I'm going to start out with the one that I'm wearing. This is Holly by John Renault in the color Catalina Blonde. When I reviewed Holly, I think it was at the end of 2024, I fell in love with it. And that one was in Toffee Truffle, which I kept and I have worn often. And now they just released it in, or they added Catalina Blonde to Holly, which I think it's just such a pretty color. So that's the one I'm starting out with, Holly and Catalina Blonde. One of the few that is not heat friendly that I absolutely love is Jillian by John Renault, and this one is in Toffee Truffle. Raquel Welch wigs usually have a bit too much, a high density or too much permatease for my personal preference. Nothing wrong with it, but that's just not my preference. However, this year, Raquel Welch launched 3 styles that I felt were really lower density, minimal, if any, permatease that I absolutely love. And this is the first one, Boutique Chic in the color Shaded Cappuccino. I don't usually wear shorter styles, but Boutique Chic has a really nice 4-inch nape, so I'm able to wear it. Oh, how I love this style from the moment I took it out of the box. This is Main Character by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Iced Latte Macchiato. You could really tell that it's one, right? I mean, you could tell that it's not right out of the box. I don't usually wear such long styles, especially by Raquel Welch, which, as I mentioned earlier, they're usually higher density. But runway rehearsal, they just knocked it out of the park with this one. The permatease is minimal, if any permatease, and for such a long piece, we have a lower density. I mean, if I want to wear this in a ponytail, the density is so low that I could really wrap my fingers around it. It's just, I think it's the perfect long style. And what I do with this one, because it is so long, I wear it in a half up, half down, or I wear it in a ponytail. I think it's just perfect. I think this year Renee of Paris really outdid themselves with both the styles and the colors. This is NYX in the color Trey Chocolate R. This year, Aesthetica launched 4 new styles in their heat-friendly collection. Out of the 4 new styles, I reviewed all 4 of them. I kept 2. One was Summer's and the other one is Frankie that I'm wearing right now in R826H. Even though I did keep Summer as well, I prefer Frankie, and that's why this is the one that I chose for this video. Ellen Villa launched quite a few styles this year, and I did keep some of them. I kept, I think it was 3 or 4 other ones besides Flow that I'm wearing in Rosewood Lighted, but Flow is really my favorite. I just love everything about this style, and I love this color. You know, I kept quite a few from Belle Tress, but I'm not going to show you all the ones that I kept. I'm just going to show you my top favorites from the ones that I kept. I'm going to start off with the one that I'm wearing. This is Sydney in Buttered Toast Star. Goodness, I love this wig. This is Campbell in Brown Sugar Cookie R. Chicago in Mocha Maple Brown. This is my most recent Belle Tress that I've reviewed. This is Olivia in the color Brown Sugar Cookie R. Absolutely love it. Definitely staying in my wig closet. Let me know which was your favorite for 2025, or if you have more than one, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.